who might you be? All true, I'm afraid. My friend took a ship out in search of Azadal's legacy, and I've been watching for his set ever since. I tried to dissuade him, of course, but he refused to listen. All he could talk about was finding that vault, and the look in his eyes. I knew it wasn't common gold or jewels he lost it after. He was hunting Azadal III's otherworldly horde, and his ambition would not be denied. I see it in you too, that appetite for the mysterious and the unknown. But I'll not attempt to turn you from your path. I know too well the futility of the endeavour. So I'll tell you what my friend told me. I convinced a merchant in the bazaar to give him the rough location of the vault's entrance. It seems this merchant, one Zashal, I believe, is selling a map which shows the exact route, but my friend's purse was too light for its exorbitant price. With what meagre wealth he had, he instead paid to learn that there are ruins on a small island somewhere in the bounty. And within those ruins hides the path to the vault, deep below. If you truly intend on seeking Azadal's treasure, I suggest you put your affairs in order. I wish things were different, but I do not believe my friend is ever coming home. Do we get to see Estinian? I know he's here.
Please, Ashal, please! You must let me have that treasure map!
What's all this about?
My mother and father were slaughtered by monsters. My baby sister, still too young to fend for herself. Can you spare us no kindness?
So, you hope to find your fortune? And what? You expect me to surrender my wares for pity's sake? What have you to offer in payment? As I thought. Come back when you've more than rags to your name. This is no mere treasure map. It is a guide to the vaults of Azadal III, one of the great satraps of Radzat Han, and a direct descendant of Alzadal Khan.
A map to Alzadal's legacy?
So he says. A fake, I'd wager.
This is no fake. The parchment is marked with an arcane glyph of passage. You may find the ruins hidden in the bounty, but you won't be setting foot inside without this in your possession. A priceless artifact it is, discovered amongst the rubble in the aftermath of the final days, and lovingly restored by yours truly. This map is the key to fabulous riches, and I'll be the king of fools to simply give it away. Be glad I am no such king, boy. Your scrawny-eyed had never returned with that treasure alive.
Oh, cruel fate! Why must you tempt me with wealth I am powerless to claim? How I shall envy the one who purchases that precious map! Whatever they pay will be but pittance against the golden hoards they stand to uncover.
Estinian. Oh yeah, Bryn. I wish I was that prepared.
Fighting man of your stature would surely relish the challenge
But
of
I'm not.
recovering Alzadal's lost
My
fortune.
current cup is a little bit in there, but it's cold at this point. And I'm not drinking cold tea.
Fortune, you say?
Oh god damn it, Stinian.
If I had but the strength to seize that treasure, my starving sister would never want for food.
I'll take it. Will this cover the price? Well met, my friend. Someone is dressed for adventure. But why Favner of all places? Knowing you, I suspect there's more to your plans than sightseeing and shopping. Ruins beneath the Bounty. Curious. And here I've acquired a map to just such a site.
With that sale, I do believe I've earned the rest of the day off. Thank you for your patronage, sir, but if you'll excuse me.
Mind us.
You'll finally be able to look him in the eye. Oh no. Oh yeah, you are a giraffe as well. Damn.
And now I've fleeced one of the heroes of the final days. Pray the sisters were looking elsewhere.
This map may or may not be genuine. Either way, we'll need a ship to find out for sure.
I love everything about this. I love this treasure aspect. Literally pirates. Never took you for a treasure hunter. That's it. Yeah, you seem eager to be on the way.
Lest you misunderstand, I seek the treasure not for myself. If such a fortune truly exists, then it could help ease the struggles of those who lost their loved ones in the final days. I hope to do for Thavnir what you and Alphino did for the Alamegans when you recovered the Mad King's trove. Come now. You know Alphino needs little encouragement when it comes to recounting the tales of your shared exploits. Speaking of precocious lads, that boy in the bazaar was clearly an accomplice of the merchant.
Just to point out how much I do love the pirate stuff, right? I don't know if anyone would go this far, but okay. Shit, where is it? Ah, there it is. I do have a Pirates of the Caribbean book. Dead Man's Chest. That's how much I love the pirate stuff. Speaking of precocious, oh yeah, I already read that.
Suppose his role was to draw the attention of the crowd and add weight to the merchant's bold claims. Transparent act for the most part. It was not all mummery. The need to provide for his sister rang true enough.
Is it a good read? It's...
Thus,
I haven't read it in a while,
some
but it's
portion of
basically the
profits end up in that waif's
summary of
pockets,
like the movie
then
stuff.
we'll consider it money well spent.
At least
whether
the
map
Dead
leads
Man's
us to
Chest
the
portion.
vault or not.
Like it straight up got
You
stuff from the
are
movie.
coming along, yes?
Like straight up from the movie. And this book cost me £3.99. Right here on the back. I showed. I had this for such a long time, Jesus. How many chapters do they have? 35? 34. Jesus. Need a pirate theme map night? Yes, we do. Should we split the expenses? Naturally. New adventure music.
I thought as much. Now, let's see about securing a vessel.
He can't be trusted with money. He's fine. Look, he bought us a treasure map. I don't care what it cost. He got us a treasure map. I think. Hold on. Where's the beginners? Alright. You will recall I spoke of visiting Thavnir at Vitra's request, yes. Well, he finally invited me to a feast and made his proposal once I was too full of Hannish delights to refuse. He wishes me to train the Radiant host in lance work. But that is a tale for another time. What we need now is a merchant or a trawler with a ship fit for open seas. That is a fisherman by trade, yes. We should head to Akiali and see if he can help us. Do I really not have legs? I guess I don't. Oh. Wait, where am I going? Also, money wouldn't matter soon because we've got the treasure map. We'll find all that treasure. It's ours. Me plunder. I gotta stop with the pirate accent. Shit. It's a lot of people. Damn. Alright, hold on. Payback. More. So you need to see where the vessel to seek these ruins? Yes. Considering it was your deeds which allowed us to return to fishing, I should think everyone would be glad for a chance to repay the favour. We're here, and I would have a boat stocked and ready for you in no time at all. Yar. Have you noticed that little shadow? He's been following us since we left the city. We see you there, boy. Show yourself. Boy. It is you. Do you know how far out of our way we walked so that you'd not cross... English. So that you'd not cross paths with some wild beast? I'm sorry, sir, but you aren't. But aren't you the heroes who saved Davner? You are, I know you are. And I've gone and cheated you. I've worked with Zashal, you see, the map merchant. It's my job to play the pleading orphan and convince the crowd his wares are worth the price he asks. I'm ashamed of what I've done and beg for your forgiveness. If not for you, my sister and I would be enough. I knew your game, and I paid the price willingly. A fortunate purchase, as it turns out. My friend here was seeking those very runes. You were kind to overlook the wrong I've done you, but there is more you need to know. You go on. The map you bought is very real, as is the island it shows. I overheard Zassar selling information to another customer. He told the man where he needed to search, about the runes, about the vault, and about everything. Then the man set out to find his fortune, never to return. You cannot go alone to that place. You should have more friends with you, maybe even a whole army. I do not doubt the runes hold danger, but I assure you, between the two of us, there is little we cannot overcome. Please, I cannot bear the thought of... We could invite our comrades. We might need a hand moving the treasure. Now you've gone and made him cry. We can invite our comrades. That we could, and assuming we do find this treasure hoard, it may prove wise to have more hands along for the carrying. Any ideas on whom to approach? The signs have scattered far and wide since our last gathering. Thancred and Rianje, Alphino and Alice, Grahati and Cryol. Y'shtola. We'll let Y'shtola do the research on how to travel through the reflections, because that's important research. We want to go to other reflections. Dadcred and Orianje. Fuck it. Let's get them to. They're not doing anything important. Dadcred and Orianje, eh? Those who would answer our call, certainly, but they left the Rising Stones with a definite task in mind. Now I'm loath to interrupt their self-appointed mission. It's actually going to maybe go through the list. Little Lord Alphino and his sister. Were they not bound for Garlemald? They have far more important matters to attend to than delving for trinkets. Got no friends. No. Hey, Cry might have a handful of rebuilding the students, but if you reach out to Graha, he would surely leave at the invitation. Will that set your mind at ease? If that man is as strong as you, is either strong, I mean? Yes, he's very strong. What is your name, boy? How about come up with your own suggestions? Mirad, sir. Well, Mirad, your life is yours to live as you will, but I suggest you find a more honest trade if you truly wish to keep your sister safe. I'm not proud of what I do, but what choice do I have? We need to eat, and everyone's too busy rebuilding their own lives to bother with two grubby orphans. Wait, boy. I didn't take this roundabout road just to see you end up in some creature's belly. Let me walk you back to the city gates. Thank you, sir. Call me Estinian. Aww. Giant Popoto pancakes. I shall leave you to recruit Graha. He'll appreciate the invitation that much, I'm sure. And as I recall, he was based in the Annex. Someone there ought to be able to point you in the right direction. Let's be off too, Murad. Do me a favour and don't stray from the path. You can barely see the... Jesus Christ. Oh, look who it is. Welcome back. What might the students do for you? Right, yes, he's in the main hall with the Mistress Carl. They've been holed up in there for days. By all means, go and give them an excuse to take a break.
Urgica, my good man.
Urgica?
Could you be so kind as to...
Oh, isn't this a pleasant surprise?
I wish you had sent word ahead. I thought I was having visions for a moment there.
How's the restoration of the students coming along?
Slow and steady. Raha and I have been compiling old records of the students' activities. We located several accounts in the archives of Numenon and added them to the collection we recovered from the Isle of Val.
And judging by the progress we've made thus far, sorting this pile will keep us occupied for days to come. But what brings you to the Annex, my friend? Surely you haven't come all this way just to watch us shuffle dusty papers around? The treasure vault of Alzadal III.
And you're looking for companions to join you on this expedition. I would dearly love to accompany you, of course, but I'm afraid I'm committed to another task. On the subject of which I had hoped to ask for your assistance.
Oh my god. He's showing so much restraint.
Then again, it's not so urgent that it can't wait until you've returned.
Oh my god, poor
You should
Graha.
go, Raha. I'll stay here and mind the shop, as it were.
Are you sure? I'd hate to leave you short-handed.
I'm sure. Just try to be back before too many moons have passed.
Well, I guess we're off on another adventure already. Have you asked anyone else to come along? Then might I suggest we invite your Stola? Ever since the Scions disbanded, she spent most of her time cloistered within the Great Google Library, hoping to piece together a method to traverse the rift. It would seem, however, that whatever wisdom she sought there was not to be found. She arrived in Charlian the other day. We spoke briefly before she began her search of Numenon. Considering what you've told us of Alzadal's extraordinary feats, I do believe your Stola would be more than interested to hear what you have to say. Splendid! Then let us head to the archives at once.
Wait, before you go. I have another potential member to volunteer, if you've room to spare. Urianger.
Suggested that, and
He sent the students a request for materials, you see. Treatises on the architecture of treasure vaults and the like. From what I can gather, the Loperites are looking to make improvements to their own creation and wish to learn more about how we build things down here. So, why not take Urianger with you? Let him study Alzadal's
Oh my
legacy
god,
first.
imagine we have a whole crew of Loprits on a pirate ship.
No one can deny the benefit of seeing something with your own eyes.
That'd be amazing.
If our expedition leader has no objections, I say we extend Urianger an invitation once we've spoken
And all of them
with
singing
Stola.
sea shanties. Imagine. What have I done?
Safe travels, you two. But don't forget, I'd still like your help with that other matter I mentioned.
Yo ho, a pirate's life for me.
Then it's off to the library.
Oh my god. What am I doing? What have I done? That actually ends up being the case. This is the best patch ever. Sailing away. Sailing away, pirating away, plundering away, pillaging away. Oh my, it's perfect. We need... I can't type anything in chat in the FC chat as well because spoilers. Fuck. Spoiler channel. I could. Stola. The light burns. Aww.
I've never known Stola to doze off in the middle of research before.
That's quite wholesome. Literally you and studying too much. I was poised, goddamn.
Close my eyes for one moment.
I've definitely fallen asleep while studying. Even just sitting in my chair, I've fallen asleep. Oh.
How long have you two been here?
I have no idea how long we waited. Didn't want to wake you.
Nor did I want to fall asleep. I must have been studying for 2-3 days straight before exhaustion finally claimed me. As you know, I've been researching ways to travel from the source to one of its reflections. Well, looking for hints at least. I don't expect to find a simple set of instructions tucked away in some dark corner of the library. So I've been skimming through the stacks, hoping to uncover even a partial mention of any similar feats in the past. A means to travel between worlds exists, and you can be sure I will find a way to employ it.
Wouldn't it make sense to look into the Crystal Tower?
Runar, but 'twould would seem I've set myself a nigh impossible task.
You needn't be so hard on yourself. The leap I made with the Crystal Tower was not achieved in an afternoon. It was the culmination of a collective effort spanning generations.
Oh, you think me discouraged? I assure you, 'tis quite the opposite. A daunting challenge and the time to sink my teeth into it. I feel like a fresh-faced student again.
A scholar in her element.
Indeed. Was there something else you wish to ask of me? Alzadal is no minor figure in Harnish history, and much is known about his family. But this is the first I've heard of a descendant surviving a trip to another world. If those tales are true, then he may have left behind some clue as to how it was accomplished. An invitation to delve into one of the world's lingering mysteries. As if I could refuse. And whence do we embark upon this expedition?
Right now.
Achiali,
Or this very
our
second.
ship. But before that, we thought to extend an invitation to Urianger as well. He was in Thalmazane last we heard.
Then by all means, let us recruit him and be on our way.
Very eager. Let's go. Got some booty to loot. Cats and drafts unite. Aw, poor librarian. Has to clean up all of that mess.